In this video, I'll give you a complete walkthrough of the ThinkTickle main dashboard, a real-time scanning engine that monitors every symbol in the market across multiple strategies simultaneously. We'll cover every feature from the status bar to custom strategies, keyboard shortcuts, AutoPilot, Convergence mode, and more. When you log in, this is the first thing you see. The dashboard is designed for active day traders who need live market data, strategy-driven alerts, and instant chart access, all in one screen. Before we dive in, notice the subtle background gradient. This is the market atmosphere. It shifts dynamically based on the overall market mood. When more than 65% of scanner hits are green, the background has a faint teal wash, indicating bullish sentiment. When more than 65% are red, it shifts to a faint red wash. In between, it shows a neutral blue tone. It's a subliminal cue that lets you feel the market direction before reading a single number. At the very top is the status bar. The green pulsing means you're connected to the live data feed. When the market is closed, this dot turns gray. Next to it, the hit count shows how many symbols currently match your strategies. The universe size tells you how many total symbols are being scanned, and the timestamp shows when the last scan completed. On the right side of the header is the sound toggle. When it reads sound on in green, the scanner plays audio chimes every time a new signal fires. 2 ascending tones let you know a hit just landed without even looking at the screen. Click it to mute or unmute. During pre-market, you'll see a countdown showing how many minutes until the market opens. Once the session starts, it switches to show how many hours and minutes until the close. After 4 p.m. Eastern, it simply reads market closed. This keeps you aware of the trading window without checking a clock. Below the header is the signal timeline, a horizontal strip that shows the most recent scanner hits as they come in. On the left side, the velocity indicator tells you how fast signals are firing. Green means the market is active with multiple signals per minute. Yellow means moderate activity. When the market slows down, it turns blue or gray. Each pill in the timeline shows the symbol, the strategy that triggered it, and the current percent change. Click any pill to instantly open that symbol's chart. New signals slide in from the right in real time. Next is the top 3 conviction bar. These cards highlight the 3 strongest setups the scanner has found right now. Each card shows the symbol, current price, percent change, relative volume, and most importantly, the conviction score. This is a 0 to 100 metric that combines multiple signals to measure setup quality. A green bar means high conviction, yellow is moderate, and red is low. Click any top 3 card to open that symbol's chart and drill into the details. If there's breaking news related to stocks in the scanner, the news alert bar appears. It shows the tier level of the news, from hot down to low, along with the headline and which symbol it relates to. Expand it to see up to 6 recent alerts. If the symbol is also active in the scanner, it shows an active badge for extra confirmation. Now let's dive into the heart of the dashboard, the scanner grid. This is where every symbol that matches a strategy appears in real time. Each row is a hit. A hit means a specific symbol just triggered a specific strategy. The grid updates continuously via WebSocket, so new rows appear the moment a signal fires. New entries pulse briefly so you can spot them. The strategy column tells you which scan detected the symbol. Each strategy has its own color. Green for gap up, red for gap down, yellow for volume surge, cyan for opening range breakout. When you see a gold badge, that's the highest conviction composite signal, combining multiple strategies into one score. The score column rates each hit from 0 to 100 based on signal strength. Green scores above 80 indicate strong setups. Yellow scores between 60 and 80 are moderate. Below 60 is gray. Each cell also has a visual heat bar showing the score as a percentage fill, so you can spot the strongest signals at a glance. The catalyst column, labeled CAT, shows small color-coded badges that tell you what's driving the signal beyond just technicals. MT in green means multiple catalysts are stacking up. NW in yellow means a high-tier news headline is active. OI in blue means heavy call options flow. IN in purple means insider buying was detected. And FK in red is a fake-out warning, meaning the catalyst looks weak or put heavy. These badges give you instant fundamental context right inside the grid. A technical signal backed by an MT or NW badge has much better odds than one with just a neutral dash. The last column shows the current price and flashes green or red with every tick. The arrow indicator shows the direction of the most recent change. The percent change column is color-coded, green for positive and red for negative, so you can instantly see which symbols are moving up or down today. Relative volume is one of the most important columns. It compares current volume to the 20-day average. When it turns yellow at 5x or higher, that stock has truly unusual activity. The volume acceleration column shows if volume is speeding up or slowing down in real time. The volume column shows total shares traded, formatted as thousands or millions for easy reading. VWAP shows the volume-weighted average price, and versus VWAP tells you how far the current price is from that level as a percentage. This is a key metric for intraday traders. RSI2 is a two-period relative strength indicator. When it flashes pink above 88, the stock is extremely overbought. When it turns cyan below 20, it's oversold. These extremes often mark reversal zones. The float column highlights low-float stocks in pink. Stocks with fewer than 5 million shares outstanding tend to make explosive moves. You can sort by any column. Let me click the score header to rank by signal strength. Click it again to reverse the sort. You can also use the search box to filter by symbol, or press the / key as a keyboard shortcut to jump straight to the search field. Above the grid, the strategy filter lets you focus on specific scan types. By default, it shows all strategies. Let me click on a specific one to filter. When you select a strategy, only hits from that scan appear. The hit count in parentheses tells you how many results each strategy has. Click All to see everything again. For more precise control, expand the filter bar. You can also press F on your keyboard to toggle it. Each row is a different filter dimension. Click a preset to apply it instantly. For example, clicking $5 to $20 shows only mid-cap stocks. Clicking 5x plus relative volume shows only the most unusual movers. The one per ticker toggle is powerful. When enabled, it deduplicates results so you see only the highest scoring hit per symbol. This eliminates noise when multiple strategies fire on the same stock. Advanced filters in the second row include ATR for volatility, range over ATR for range expansion, volume acceleration, and N-minute change for short-term momentum. Now let's look at one of the most powerful features on the dashboard, custom strategies. This lets you build your own scan by combining built-in strategies with custom threshold filters. Clicking the plus button next to the strategy filter opens the custom strategy builder. This is available to Pro, Elite, and Team members. At the top, you give your strategy a name, up to 20 characters. Below that, pick a color from 8 options including emerald, blue, pink, violet, amber, orange, teal, and red. This color becomes the badge for your strategy in the scanner grid, so you can spot your custom hits instantly alongside the built-in strategies. The strategy combiner is where the real power is. You see a grid of over 20 built-in scanning strategies: gap up, gap down, volume surge, momentum breakout, opening range breakout in 5, 15, and 30-minute variants, extended move, power hour, low float, VWAP stretch, relative strength, swing alert, parabolic, pull back to the 25 and 50% levels, and more. Select multiple strategies and they combine with and logic. This means a symbol must trigger all of your selected strategies to appear as a hit. For example, selecting gap up and volume surge together shows only stocks that gapped up and have a volume surge. This cross-strategy filtering is something you can't do with the basic strategy picker. Below the strategy combiner are threshold filters. Click Add to create a condition. You choose a field, an operator, and a value. The available fields include percent change, relative volume, total volume, price, float size, VWAP distance, RSI2, ATR, range over ATR, volume acceleration, 5-minute change, 15-minute change, consecutive up candles, consecutive down candles, and signal score. That's 16 different metrics you can filter on. Operators include greater than, less than, greater or equal, less or equal, and equals. So you could add a filter for relative volume greater than 3x, combined with price between $5 and $20, and RSI 2 below 30. Each threshold you add narrows the results further since they all use and logic. When you're happy with the setup, click Save. Your custom strategy immediately starts evaluating against every incoming scan result. Hits appear in the scanner grid with your chosen name and color badge, right alongside the built-in strategies. You can edit your custom strategy at any time by clicking the three-dot button where the plus used to be. This reopens the builder with your saved settings. You can also delete it to start fresh. Here's a practical example. Say you want to find low-float stocks gapping up with extreme volume that are pulling back to VWAP. You'd select gap up and low float as strategies, then add thresholds for relative volume greater than 5x and VWAP distance less than 1%. Save it as VWAP dip, and the scanner instantly filters for that exact setup across the entire market. Now let's click a row to see the chart panel. The chart panel slides in from the right, showing a candlestick chart with full technical analysis. Green candles are up, red are down, and the blue histogram shows volume per bar. The dashed cyan line is VWAP. You can switch between 3 time frames, 5-minute, 30-minute, and 1-hour bars. Click the buttons above the chart, or use the keyboard shortcuts 1, 2, and 3 to switch instantly without touching the mouse. The SR toggle enables support and resistance levels drawn directly on the chart. These are key price zones where the stock has previously reversed. The trendlines toggle shows detected chart patterns and projected price channels. Together they give you the technical context to judge entry and exit points. Below the chart are 4 tabs. Chart is the default live view. The AI Forecast tab shows a machine learning-based price direction prediction for the symbol. The News tab pulls up recent headlines mentioning this symbol. And the SEC tab surfaces insider trades, earnings reports, and material filings like 10K and 8K forms. Scroll down in the chart panel to see the Catalyst report. This combines a Catalyst score from 0 to 100 with news analysis, options flow data showing call and put volumes, and insider trading activity from the last 30 days. A high Catalyst score combined with a high conviction score in the grid is a powerful confirmation signal. The Watchlist lets you track specific symbols. Click the star icon on any row to pin it, or press W on your keyboard to toggle the Watchlist panel. Your Watchlist shows each pinned symbol with its current price, percent change, relative volume, and the strategy that detected it. Click the alert icon next to any Watchlist symbol to set a price threshold. You can set alerts for above or below a specific price. When the price crosses your level, the row flashes and an audio alert plays. Above threshold alerts play 3 ascending tones, and below threshold alerts play 3 descending tones. This lets you stay focused while the scanner watches your targets. At the top of the Watchlist panel, you'll see AutoPilot. This is an AI ranking system that takes your Watchlist symbols and scores them using a 3-component blend. The first component is the conviction score, which carries 40% weight by default. Second is a regime-aware market condition score that adapts to the current trading environment, at 35%. Third is the news tier, scoring any active headlines, at 25%. AutoPilot shows the top 5 ranked picks with a composite score, direction arrow, price, percent change, and relative volume. Each card shows small indicator pills for conviction, market condition, and a tier badge if there's active news. Click the Tune button to adjust the weights with 3 sliders. If you trust technicals more than news, slide conviction up and news down. The weights always normalize to 100% automatically. Hit Reset to return to the defaults. Now let's look at Apex mode. This is the dashboard's highest conviction filter. When you activate Apex mode, it locks in a curated set of filters: price between $3 and $25, float under 30 million, relative volume above 2.5x, and sorts everything by the composite conviction score. The Apex column appears on the far right, showing scores from 0 to 150. When a score hits 95 or higher, it pulses with a gold animation. These are the scanner's highest conviction setups, combining volume, price action, momentum, and technical strength into one number. Scroll down inside the chart panel and you'll find the Setup Intelligence panel, the explanation layer for whatever symbol you've selected. At the top is the confidence band, a colored bar showing the model's overall conviction on this setup: high, moderate, low, or no read. Below it, the engine convergence row shows pills for each engine that has an opinion, scanner, apex, options flow, news, Echo Forge. When most pills are green, the engines agree. The evidence section lists the specific facts supporting the setup. RSI2 turning up off oversold. Relative volume crossing 5x. A fresh news catalyst. A measured pattern target. Each fact shows its source so you can verify. Just as important, the contradictions section lists the signals that argue against the setup. The model surfaces both sides because the goal is to inform you, not convince you. Analogs show historical setups with similar fingerprints and how they played out, a base rate to anchor expectations. Watch conditions tell you exactly what to look for next: a hold above VWAP, a break of yesterday's high, a volume confirmation. At the bottom, 3 controls. Teach toggles longer explanations on each item. Reveal expands hidden detail. Glossary opens a side drawer that defines any term the model used: RSI2, relative volume, ATR, you name it. Click any underlined term in the panel to jump straight to its glossary entry. Convergence mode used to live as a toggle on the scanner. It's now a widget on the customizable dashboard at the /dashboard route. The signal still fires the same way. When a scanner hit and an apex setup align on the same symbol within the same window, you hear a 3-tone ascending chime, and a card appears with entry, stop, target, and a risk-reward bar. To wire up convergence alerts, open the dashboard, click Customize, and enable the Convergence widget. It runs all session and chimes whenever an alignment is detected, regardless of which page you're looking at. Above the filter bar is the Filter Presets row. This is where you save and load named filter sets, the foundation that Time Profiles is built on top of. Configure your filters the way you want them. Click Save Preset, give it a name like Morning Gappers or Power Hour Trend, and it joins your preset list. Click any preset chip to instantly load that filter configuration. This is faster than rebuilding filters from scratch every time, and it's the primitive that Time Profiles automates throughout the day. Time Profiles let you automate your filter changes throughout the trading day. Instead of manually switching presets, you can schedule them. Create a profile by giving it a name, selecting which saved filter preset to activate, and setting a start and end time in Eastern. Quick time blocks are built in: pre-market from 4 to 9:30 a.m., open from 9:30 to 10:30, midday from 10:30 to 2:30, and power hour from 3 to 4 p.m. You can select which days of the week each profile runs. A visual timeline bar shows all your active profiles across the trading day, color-coded so you can see at a glance when each preset kicks in. This means your scanner automatically tightens or loosens filters based on the time of day, without you touching a thing. The Blueprint system lets you save and share your entire workspace configuration. Export creates a single JSON file containing your custom strategies, filter presets, time profiles, alert rules, and autopilot weights. To import, choose a Blueprint file and you'll see a preview with checkboxes for each section and item counts. Existing items with the same name are skipped to prevent accidental overwrites. This is perfect for sharing setups between accounts or backing up your configuration. ThinkTickle has a full set of keyboard shortcuts for power users. Press the question mark key to open the shortcuts help modal at any time. For navigation, press G then a letter to jump between pages, GS for scanner, GT for trades, GI for spotted, GN for news, GD for dashboard. On the scanner itself, press / to focus the search box, F to toggle filters, W to toggle the watch list, and Escape to close the chart panel. For chart timeframes, press 1 for 5-minute bars, 2 for 30-minute, and 3 for 1 hour. These shortcuts let you work entirely from the keyboard without reaching for the mouse. The sound system uses distinct audio cues for different events. New scanner hits play 2 short ascending tones. Price alerts use 3 ascending tones when a stock breaks above your level, or 3 descending tones when it drops below. Convergence detection plays a unique 3-note ascending chime. All sounds can be muted from the sound on pill in the header. On mobile, the dashboard adapts to a compact layout. The chart panel opens as a full-screen overlay with a close button. The bottom navigation bar gives